is the Xiaomi Mi body composition scale, and it told me a lot of things about my body. First of all, I'm freaking fat and I need to stop eating junk. That's number one. Second, I know where the fat is and on what region in my body it actually exists. And I know that I don't drink enough. So this is just part of the things that you'll know once you use this scale, this smart scale from Xiaomi, and I'll let you know all my thoughts about it after using it in the past, during the past week. So I hope you're gonna enjoy this video. Let's go for it. So I just did a really quick unboxing of this Xiaomi scale, and as you can see, the first thing I had in mind when I took this out of the box was, hey, this looks like something from the future. And you know what? After standing on it, I think it's something, it really feels like something from the future. It gives you so much details. You feel like after 5 seconds, you've been to 5 different doctors and you now know everything about your body. So I'll talk about the different features, but I also talk about what I liked about it and what I didn't like. First of all, let's talk about the actual information that you get while using this Mi scale and while using the app, which is Mi Fit, the same app that uses that gets information from the Mi Band that you can see over here. So if you have both of these, you basically get a lot of information about your body. So let's begin by first of all inviting you to join the channel, and if you are for the first time on this channel, click on the red subscribe button down below, because I am Rotodil and I've been reviewing gadgets for a long time now, and I really want you to join me on my next review on this channel. Just click on the red button down below and maybe you'll be a part of the couple of giveaways I'm planning for this channel very soon. So the Mi scale, the design is awesome, but let's talk about information. You get tons of data with it. First of all, it tells you your muscle mass. So if you are not actually doing any sports, you can see how the muscle goes down in terms of weight, and then you can just have more sports in your life and get it back up, and you know exactly how much if you're looking to keep your muscle rate at the same level all the time. Other than that, you have the BMI, which tells you the weight divided by height. You have the visceral fat, which is, I think, really interesting because that's the fat that covers your organs in the abdominal area. Now, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I just read you what the product page says, and I think that's pretty awesome, because that means if you have an irregular number over there at that scale, you really wanna go do some sports or actually have better food so you can deal with that, and then you can eat garbage like I'm planning to do all over again. With this, you will now know how much water you have in your body. You actually get a number. So if you're not drinking enough, you will know all about it by using this machine. And also, you can see that we have the electrodes. When standing on them, you get a small electric shock or current going through your body. This is not something you really feel, but that's what gets the information from your body to that scale, and later on using Bluetooth to the Mi Fit app, and letting you see over time what happens to you in terms of how much water you have in your body, or the other details which we are talking about them right now. Other than that, we have the body fat, we have the bone mass weight, and we have your actual weight, which is the number you'll see once you stand on the scale itself. You'll also see that beneath that number, which is your weight, you'll get like small lines. These lines, when they fill up the entire bar, basically means that the scale has calculated everything it needs to know, and you can actually stand off and leave the scale after finishing and getting all the information from your body. And the overall score for your body is the last number and parameter you'll get, which is nice because then you know if you're going better health or worse. And to people like me, you don't have that much time, you just want to see a number telling you that you're doing fine, that's the number you want to look at. So tons of data, and there is many more. I'm gonna put more information about this specific version of the product in the description below, so check that out if you want to see all the different information that you're gonna get when using the Mi app. I want to talk about my experiences right now while using this. I think the funny thing here was that when you open the app, the actual numbers you get and the score is compared to the entire world. So you can actually put yourself on an actual scale that tells you, hey, you might be sick, but there are like 60% of the world is more sick than you, and you could be, hey, you know what, that's good enough for me. I think it's funny, I think it's interesting that you can compare yourself to other users of this product, but all in all, I think for me, this basically rang the bell that I really gotta do some more sports, and nothing else has done that for me. So I think that's the biggest feature here. I really wanted to know if my body is doing well and then actually do something about it, and I did get the motivation after using this. Couple of things I don't like about it. It takes a bit more time to get all the data. Basically, when you stand on the scale itself, it tells you your weight. By the way, on the first time, it tells you your weight in Chinese parameters, which is called Jin. You'll have to change it by connecting using the Mi Fit app and then telling the scale to use kilograms or any other parameter you want to use. You can keep it a Jin for all I care. But I think in Jin, I was surprised because it told me I was like 150, and I was like, 150 what? I'm not that fat. So the 4 electrodes over here are basically bioelectrical impedance. Yeah, I wrote it down. Nobody knows. I'm not the doctor, guys, so don't rely on anything I say that's medical or anything else. I'm just a guy who orders cool stuff on the internet. I hope this is cool enough. And this cannot replace your doctor. This cannot replace any expert, but this can actually give you numbers on a daily basis. For example, if you want to analyze anything on your body like I want to do, this can give you like that quick inspection that tells you that generally how you're doing. And it's not a doctor visit, but it's good enough for people like me who want to get information on a daily basis about their body. That's not 100% correct, but almost. When you get other people to stand on this device, or if they stand on this device even if you try to hide it from them, this Xiaomi scale will know that it's not you. So you don't have to worry about the data being mixed with someone else. When they are going to stand on it, the scale itself will get that information, and it will know that that's not you because it has so much data about you. It knows who stands on it. And you can get up to 16 people to stand on it and actually collect data on them without mixing anything. So if you have, for example, the kids, the wife, whatever, everyone can stand on this device, and it collects all the data and customizes all the information, depends on who's standing on it. So all in all, it's an amazing product. If you're like me and you're looking at this as a device that will give you some information about your body really easily and quickly, you gotta get this. And you know what, for me, I'm gonna have one extra habit in my life to stand on this like 2 times each day just to see what's going on in my body. And I think that's gonna get me out running and do some sports at least, which is the biggest thing for me at least. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really want you to subscribe so I can see you on my next videos. So click on this button over here. I'm also putting 2 videos over here for you to watch that I think you'll really enjoy, and another one over here. Thank you very much for watching. I was Roto, and I hope I'm gonna see you on my next video. This was the Xiaomi scale. Bye bye.